Up with everybody. So the sixth time I got my weed lace, I smoked the dust blunt, better known as me walking on water. Man, it's crazy because I know y'all probably looking like, I can't believe that this happened 6 times. Yeah, it happened 6 times. I'm 6-0 on that. You know what I'm saying? 6-0 on that. It happened 6 times. You know what I mean? And I want to thank everybody out there really who supported me to help me get through it to where I'm at, including God first, you know, because without y'all, I couldn't be here. Without God, y'all, and everybody who supported me, who come for me, support and complete me, and gave me closure when I needed, I couldn't be here to give you the truth of my testimony of, for fate of all the bad things they wished to me, they wished to North Side and still, you know what I mean? I couldn't, God came through, he woke me up and brought me in, and I made a recovery. I had my mind hit all them dust blunts. I had my mind screaming like the egg in the omelet. This is real talk. This is real things that I've been through in my life. So anyway, let me jump on into it. So for the sixth time, it was with Courtney. So Courtney is like a cousin to me. Like we all like family, you feel me? And we grew up together like that. We supposed to be powerful as one stone, but he didn't feel that way. You know what I mean? So one day I had wanted some weed, you know, because this is something I grew up on doing. So I'm like, let me go around the corner and see if the bros is home. Let me see if Dubs is home. Let me see if Courtney and them is home. Let me go knock on the door, you know, because Delmar, he locked up. You know what I'm saying? Let me go see if someone is up in there. And I rung the doorbell and, you know, took him forever to come down. He finally came down. He went back up and gave me some weed. You know what I mean? So, I mean, like I said, once again, me and thinking nothing of it at all. Nothing at all. Not thinking that, this weed is laced, you feel me? And I rolled me up a nice fat one. I rolled it out of a backwood, you know. It's also something I used to roll up a lot with, you know what I mean? And like I said, there wasn't no fancy leaf and everything they have today, you know what I mean? This is back in our times growing up, you know what I'm saying, when we used to smoke growing up, when we was in the streets. And I rolled me a nice thick fat one and I lit it up, and of course it was nothing, just like all the other 5 times compared to the 6th time. Nothing happened as I first lit it up, and you know what I mean, took some pulls, inhale and exhale. Nothing happened. But then eventually, same old thing happened, and I just started seeing the underworld again. I started just, my mind, chemical imbalance had me in another dimension, had me in a hallway twerk, and my mind is just, I don't even think people know how fragile the mind is. And it was like I just went through it. I remember this day because it was kind of drizzling outside, and it was like the rats all started to pay, and I was in my yard when I did this one, and it was like as soon as I got in the crib, I just took my clothes off, and it was just that same old uncomfortable satanic demonic activity, you feel me? And it was just like I said, man, you get exhausted of dealing with stuff like this, you know. It's a lot. You know what I mean? And it was like, as me being the younger bro, I just never thought that I would go through so much and experience so much torture. You know what I mean? Like, that's torture. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it is. It's demonic. It's death in other forms without you being under the ground. And I just also couldn't accept and believe that the people that I love had no love for me. That I was heartbroken over that, because I had to be different towards people I always loved my whole life. And even people who didn't, I was different when I was around them, because I couldn't tell how much they really was loving me or they was putting on the show. I couldn't tell if they was genuine love or if it was facade. You feel me? So, like I said, I stopped trusting people. I stopped hanging out with people. My mind was totally different. You know what I mean? And it took me a long time to make it back to where I was at. I never be the same for what they did. You know what I mean? But it took me a long time. It was times I really didn't talk. I was mute. And it was like, for a while, it took a time for me to come back in my mind to notice things and know who I was. Times I didn't remember my birthday. It was times I really didn't know how to dress. I couldn't wash myself. My sister had to bathe me at times. You feel me? This is a true story. So shout out to my sister Abby. Shout out to my sister Teresa for coming to see me in the psych ward. Shout out to Nelly. Shout out to Fee. Shout out to all my family, you know what I mean, who really showed me love. Like, I was lost. I was out of it. You know what I mean? And when I said my mind screaming like an egg in an omelet, it was like I was a vegetable. I was fried up there. You feel me? I was DOA, dead or alive. And slowly, you know, as you being a child of God and being a chosen one and having a high anointings, God started to wake me up and bring me in. He started to shift me. He started to wash the dirt out of my eyes from being colorblind and woke me up and started showing me these everything that was happening, started putting the pieces together. Like, putting the pieces to the puzzle, connecting all the dots and filling in the blanks. And it was like, whoa, like I couldn't believe that this is what happened and these people did this and this is what I was going through. Like, I couldn't believe that people would blood sacrifice me. You feel me? I can't believe they would do humiliation. I can't believe they'd do voodoo. You know what I mean? I can't believe people would go to the graveyard do the graveyard and wake up the dead and sick it on me. I can't believe they would curse me, hex me, haunt me. You understand? Because this is all that it is. And I was just shocked. And it's like, I started to notice, and I didn't believe most people didn't know. Like, it was a secret society. And they blood sacrificed me, I couldn't believe it. And then years later, that's when the North Side came out. The bad things they wished me to wish the North Side is still by Drake. You feel me? So, and that song came out as I exactly moved back to the North Side or North Terrace of Mount Vernon and Mr. Patrick's. Isn't that crazy? And Rush got a song called Yes Sir. And it talks about it. Like I said, if you really pay attention to most music, it talks about it in secret. But it's a big secret society of what really goes on behind in the industry. So you feel me? And I just I had broke down at times in my life, because it was like everything that I needed and I wanted to do and the people I love and needed was not who they were. They weren't. Think about it, bro. It started when I was 15. You can't imagine what my mind was like or where I was at. So even when eyewitnesses and noticing what was happening, to making a recovery back to who it was, to notice the people that I love would do it, to notice I can't be the same no more, to notice all the things that I had good and value was not valuable no more, to notice the blessings that God gave me, someone came and cursed it, straight cut it and took it away from me. It was real, bro. And it was like, I just never felt comfortable like how I used to around people anymore. You know what I mean? Like real talk, I had to really feel like I had to watch everybody around me. And that's not a comfortable feeling, It was survival mode for me. I had to do what I had to do to survive, but that's no way for a child to be living and growing up like that. You feel me? And that's how I had to grow. From a boy to a man, I had to teach myself on my own. And it was real, bro, because when you dealing with devilish things and you going, you taking shots to the head, people don't understand how dangerous that is. There's no coming back from that. But God brought me back. It's like, you know what I'm saying? He brought me back, and I thank him forever for that. You know what I mean? It was different from the way me even having a conversation with people was hard, because as I try to talk, I'm hearing the voices. So as you talk and I'm trying to communicate with you and I'm trying to block it out, it was so much. It was heavy. You feel me? Trying to balance everything. Then seeing things at times and then feeling things on you at times, it's going to be different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not the same, but God would never give you something that you can't handle. You know what I'm trying to say? This is why he gives the hardest battles to the strongest soldier. So he gave this to me, and this is a testimony of my faith. Even though it's hella wrong, it's hella ill, it's dark and wicked as buck, I got to deal with it in my life, So it's like a lot of people, they complain. Imagine if you was going through what I was going through and you still had to work and you still had to do all the things you had to do. That's something to really complain about. You feel me? And even though I was going through this hell, I didn't have time to complain, because who going to take care of me? Who going to do it for me? I still had to get up and make everything work. So I really love everybody who showed me love through it and helped me up, So I just wanted to give you my testimony. And for everybody out there smoking, I'm telling you, you got to be careful. You really need to be careful about who the people you meet, the hands you shake, and who you let in your home, because everybody don't got good intentions for you. They got ill intent. Some people, when they hate, despise, and jealous of you, and not everybody going to pick up a gun or fight you or tell you how they really feel. But a lot of people do devilish things, They do devilish things in your wings. So you got to be careful and be cautious about the choices you make. It's sad it had to end that way for me, but it was what it was. You know what I mean? Now I'm giving you my testimony, and I spoke on it, and that's what it is. So I want everybody out there to understand true love, and I want to hear everybody's story. I gave you my story. I love to hear your stories about your bloodsheds and the pain and the hurt and the things you've been through. Real talk. You deserve to have. You have a voice to be heard. Then I would love to hear your voice that needs to be heard. No lie. So I want everybody out there to stay on God time and stay off demon time. Stay off demon time and stay on God time. And remember, I got you, you got me, we got each other, and God got us. It's not a for debate. It's not a for discussion. Real recognize real, right? Okay, so let me hear you say it from your heart. Let me hear it from your spirit, from your soul. Now repeat it with me. I got you, you got me, we got each other, and God got us. I want you to remember that every time the devil knock on your door and you think and feel it gets too hard. Remember that. It's North Saeed, God's plan. Up with it. Let's get in. Strengthen the bond daily. Everybody out there, subscribe to my channel, North Saeed. Leave an upload in the comment and share this video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Till next episode, Aces, up with it. God bless. Blessed holidays, y'all.